imperial year 1181, the new Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, led a strategic assault against the monastery at Garreg-Mach. Though her own losses were great, her foes had no choice but to surrender. Archbishop Rhea commanded the Knights of Seros, leading from the front lines against the Imperial army. But amidst the chaos of battle, she vanished, and her whereabouts remain unknown. With this single attack, the Adrestian Empire officially launched its offensive against the Holy Kingdom of Fargus and the Leicester Alliance. The unification of Fodlan has begun.
All right, new chapter, let's go.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Ethereal Moon. Reunion at dawn.
Keep in mind, Ethereal Moon is Dimitri's birthday month, so all of this happens like 2 days after his birthday.
It is Imperial Year 1185. Nearly 5 years have passed since the fall of the monastery at Garreg-Mach, and war continues to plague the lands of Fodlan. Ferdiad has been captured. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in shambles. The Leicester Alliance is on the verge of collapse, fractured by 2 opposing factions, those who support the Adrestian Empire and its ruler, and those who seek her demise. Meanwhile, under Emperor Edelgard's rule of law, the Adrestian Empire continues to expand its reach. The path to a new Fodlan, unified by Imperial strength, may yet be in sight.
That is not a good thing. Those are 3 sovereign nations, like 2 of them specifically fought to get their independence.
You. How long do you intend to sleep?
And here is Sophis. So much for I will never be able to speak to you again. I will miss you so much. It's like, can this writing please stop being inconsistent? Please, just for 5 minutes.
Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you.
I'm just gonna be cheeky.
Excuse me? Are you saying you have forgotten who I am? How dare you? Get on your feet. Right now. I'll coddle you no more. You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
Hey, are you awake? We're in a village at the base of the monastery. What are you doing in a place like this?
Okay, so here's the hilarious part. Apparently, we fell down this ravine, right? We ended up in the river. We are in a village just down from the monastery, at the base of the monastery, so not very far. It's been 5 years, so unless they've been looking after us for 5 years, which I kind of doubt given the state of the village in the background, we've just been lying there for 5 years. Okay, Byleth is not entirely human, so I can accept the fact that she survived without food, water, or anything for like 5 years in a coma. I can buy that. But in Crimson Flower, Edelgard and her class explained to you that the reason they have not already steamrolled over the rest of Fodlan, the reason why they have been at a stalemate for 5 years, is that Edelgard was looking everywhere for you. She was searching so hard for you. Apparently anywhere except down the river. It's like, really? 5 years? You didn't bother to check the surrounding villages? You didn't bother to check the, You didn't bother to check the ravines, the villages? Like, how do you spend 5 years looking for someone and not look like just down the river when you know they have fallen down a river? You know, like, how? how did nobody find Byleth until 5 years later is what I want to know, really. Because we are not very far from the monastery. And hello, Fenya.
I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river.
Garrick Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Seros isn't there anymore. Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... well, you know. Anyway, I've heard some thieves have been spotted around those parts these days. Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's the ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that? Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing it all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going? Are you crazy? I told you. They say thieves are running amok up there. And there's plenty of other dangers, too.
I heard a rumor that Imperial troops went up there to investigate and got slaughtered. Every last one.
Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery. You just remember I tried to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead.
And now we get to my favorite cutscene in this entire game. Because keep in mind the symbolism from before. Like a few things to keep in mind for this cutscene. Number one, we already know Dimitri is going through a massive psychotic break even before the time skip. He's suffering from massive PTSD. He thinks that the goddess would never reach out her hand to people, and even if she were to reach out, humans would lack the means to grasp her hand. And also, everybody at this point believes Byleth to be dead. Keep those things in mind as we proceed into the next cutscene.
Students? You really are crazy, aren't you? There aren't any kids anywhere near that place anymore. Unbelievable.
I should have known that one day you would be haunting me as well.
This cutscene breaks my heart.
What must I do to be rid of you?
Because yeah, Dimitri has basically been suffering, even before the time skip, he had been suffering from hallucinations of his dead family members, who he lost in the massacre of Tusker, for 4 years, 4 to 5 years. Clearly, the 5 time skip years have not been kind on him. He thinks Byleth is a ghost. He literally thinks everyone he cares about is dead and he's just hallucinating shit. This cutscene hurts so much.
I will kill that woman, I swear it. Do not look upon me with scorn in your eyes. It can't be. You're alive? If that is the case, that can only mean you are another Imperial spy. Did you come here to kill me?
And his second thought upon hearing that Byleth is alive is, if you're not dead, then you're here to kill me. Like, those are his two modes. You are either a ghost and trying to haunt me, or you are a spy and trying to kill me. That's just sad.
Answer the question. Am I? I have been dead, more or less. What do you hope to gain asking me that? There are more important matters at hand. Do you not smell them? Filthy rats everywhere. And traces of those who were here long ago. And thieves crawling from the woodwork, attracted by the promise of treasure. Since the monastery fell, order in this area fell right along with it. You must have seen the state of the town near Garreg Mach on your way here. Vile thieves run rampant. They pillage and loot to their heart's content. I must kill them. Every last one. It's time to hunt down their nest. I told you, I will kill them all. It doesn't matter what their reasons are. Someone must put a stop to the cycle of the strong trampling the weak. Or do you condone their actions? Do you believe that the pillaging and slaughtering those rats live for is justified? It is reprehensible and they must be put down. I intend to give them a taste of the pain they have inflicted on others. Even if it means becoming a rat myself. I swore to at least do that much. I will not let them down. It doesn't matter. All that matters is killing those who deserve to die.
So yeah, his mental health is thoroughly in the gutter.
Good work. I should have known to check the monastery. Let's move quickly.
Yes, sir!
Dimitri, I'm on my way.
In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Imperial loyalist Cornelia has subdued all regions of the former royal house of Blythed to prevent further revolt. Prince Dimitri has been sentenced. Now, the backbone of the former kingdom, Houses Gautier and Fraldarius, struggle to continue the resistance. Cornelia, operating out of the royal palace, has accepted the support of the Empire to build an army and plots to wipe out all remaining kingdom forces.
And if you're wondering what Dimitri was sentenced for,
In the Leicester Alliance, House Regan leads an anti-imperial faction, while House Gloucester directs the Empire's supporters. Despite the undeniable threat of fracture, the Alliance's adept new leader, Claude, deftly maintains the outward appearance of a unified front.
if you're wondering what Dimitri was sentenced for, the current regent,
In Enbar,
his uncle,
the
was murdered.
imperial capital of the Adrestian Empire, Emperor Edelgard fights to strengthen her regime. She has extended her reach to the kingdom by inciting a coup and continues to draw its former lords under her influence in pursuit of controlling all of Western Fodlan. In the meantime, the Knights of Seros have been dispatched to find Archbishop Rhea, who remains missing despite their searching. Left unattended, the monastery at Garreg Mach has fallen to ruin and become a haven for thieves.
So yeah, basically the current regent of Fargus, Dimitri's uncle Rufus, was murdered. This was pinned on Dimitri and he basically had to flee his own execution. and has been living on the run in the slums and in the battlefields for the last 5 years, which has done absolutely nothing to improve his mental health and help his PTSD. So yeah, we are now with Dimitri at his
Smells
lowest
of
point.
blood and sewage. Seems I found their nest.
What the? Intruders! Protect the goods!
Shall we go rat hunting? Don't let a single vermin escape.
Alright, we are actually going to do this battle, because as you can see, we don't even get the option to save. So we have to finish this now. Our classmates are going to appear over here, and up here as we proceed through this battle. We are going to try to get all of those chests, and we are going to try to take out every single one of these guys. So, this is gonna be a bit tricky, but we're going to do our best here. Oh, Byleth is honestly in a bit of a pickle here because she's on a flyer. Let me just go Iron Lance, Convoy. I'm gonna get rid of that elixir, and I'm gonna see if I can get some chest keys because we're gonna need them. Oh, I only have one. Okay, so I might actually have to make use of Ash's lockpick in order to get all of the chests, because I think there's only 2 chest keys on the field.
I disposed of doubt long ago.
And as you can see, most of the enemies on this map are sword users, which is why I gave Dimitri Swordbreaker before we get into this, because this just makes the map a lot easier.
See you in the eternal flames. I disposed of doubt long ago.
And he's still a crit machine, of course.
All talk and no action.
Because yeah, Dimitri can, even in in-universe canon, take out entire battalions by himself.
I disposed of doubt long ago.
Watch and learn.
Also, if you are planning to do this battle on Maddening, you basically, and if you're planning to do it solo on Maddening with only Dimitri, you want to park him
Injuries mean nothing.
over here in the forest and just wait for him to take up the enemies there. We are not going to do that. We are actually going to... Well, we're probably going to get Dimitri over there, but we are also going to use Byleth a bit.
I must lead them
And I
now.
think in the next turn, Mercedes and Annette should reappear. That was a good level up, by the way. That was a very good level up. Items. Yeah, let's use a vulnerary. Let's go.
Eventually, I too will fall. See you in the eternal flames.
Absolutely ridiculous. We no longer have our overpowered abilities, and we are still crushing everything and everyone.
This could turn the tides.
That would work. Don't struggle.
disgusting feeling Dimitri is gonna be the MVP of this one. Oh, there we go. There's Gilbert.
His Highness and Professor? We must speak later.
I know it's been 5 years, but I never expected the monastery to end up like this.
There they are.
Oh, I haven't seen any of you in such a long time. I'm so glad to see you're alive. We'll help out from here. It's over, thieves!
Why? Why are you here?
Alright, Dimitri, just take the good news, please.
I'd be honored.
So Gilbert is actually a bit rubbish right now. He really is. Whoa! Meanwhile, Ash is like, let me get that 11% crit.
I'm still here.
So we're probably not gonna use, yeah, we're not gonna use Gilbert for much of anything right now. We're actually just gonna keep him over here because he's also in a shit class. He is a Fortress Knight, which has 4 move and horrible growth rates, so we're not gonna use him that. That's just not a good time for anybody involved. Let's move up.
I'm your girl.
Yes, you are, Annette. Yes, you are. Oh. I kind of don't like this guy attacking me.
I won't back down.
Annette has no chill, as usual.
I'm nobody's fool.
How much damage are you oh, no. Okay, that is very bad.
At your service.
So we're gonna have to blockade this path with Byleth because that's not gonna end well if we let him get to Annette. And we can talk to every single one of our students, so
Getting to see you and everyone else again makes having to leave my family feel less difficult.
there we go. The other one is Gilbert, we don't care about. So
All talk and no action.
nice, good evade. Yep, some of the post-time skip outfits are really nice.
I'm getting closer to...
I just realized I might actually use Gilbert to get rid of some of these walls that we have over here.
I'll comply.
I kind of want to get rid of you.
I'll destroy you. Eventually, I too will fall.
There we go.
It was the only way.
Alright,
Be at peace. What's next?
oh, and she got to level 30, nice. Ooh, good level up.
Can't stop now. Long time no see, Professor. I my heart that we'd meet again.
We can actually go up here. Yeah, let's wait over here. So we can heal up a little bit. And of course,
The monastery has become a nest of thieves.
the Fogger's childhood friends arrive together.
Professor, you're alive after all. But first things first, let's defeat these thieves.
I'll lend a hand. We'll catch up later.
Listen up. We must end this quickly.
Yeah, don't get your panties in a twist. We're gonna be fine.